Why exactly does paresthesia give you prickly sensations? Paresthesia, often described as the sensation of pins and needles, happens when pressure affects your nerves. When you sit or lay in one position for too long, the weight on your nerves disrupts their normal signals, leading to that tingling feeling. It's usually harmless and resolves quickly once you change positions. But what really happens here? Your body has a network of nerves that sends signals to your brain about touch and movement. When blood flow is restricted, the nerves get confused and send mixed messages, resulting in that familiar prickle. In most cases, paresthesia is temporary, lasting just a few minutes. However, chronic paresthesia can indicate underlying health issues, such as nerve damage or circulation problems. Have you ever wondered why that tingling feels oddly satisfying when it fades away? Did you know about Dunbar's number for friendships? This intriguing concept, introduced by British anthropologist Robin Dunbar, suggests that the average person can maintain roughly 150 meaningful relationships at one time. According to Dunbar, this limit stems from our cognitive abilities, which shape the way we connect with friends, family, and acquaintances. While social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram may tempt us to think we have hundreds or thousands of friends, research reveals that most people really engage closely with just a handful of their online connections. In essence, our brains are wired to nurture only a specific number of relationships, which means that even in the digital age, quality often trumps quantity when it comes to friendships. So next time you scroll through your list of online friends, remember that true connections take time and effort to cultivate, and perhaps focus on nurturing those cherished 150. Believe it or not, spiders have nearly 50,000 species. This incredible number means that there's a whole world of arachnids out there, yet classifying them is no easy task. Since 1900, scientists have grappled with spider classification, which has been continually changing as new species are discovered and our understanding evolves. Over 20 competing classification systems have been proposed, creating a tangle of names and categories that even experts find confusing. Each time DNA analysis advances, it brings new insights into spider relationships, often leading to the reclassification of existing species. This ongoing research not only reveals the diversity of spiders, but also highlights the importance of preserving their habitats, especially as many species face threats from climate change and habitat loss. So next time you spot a spider, remember, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Ever thought about why Toronto has no McDonald's? This vibrant capital of Albania stands out among European capitals for its lack of this famous fast food giant. Alongside Vatican City, which also doesn't have a McDonald's, Toronto offers a unique dining experience that sets it apart from most cities. Imagine exploring the streets of Toronto, enjoying local delicacies, traditional Albanian cuisine, and charming cafes instead of the usual burgers and fries. Many residents and visitors appreciate this absence, viewing it as an opportunity to dive deeper into authentic local culture. You'll find mouth-watering dishes like byrek, a flaky pastry filled with cheese or meat, which tells a story of the city's rich culinary heritage. So next time you visit, remember to savor the flavors unique to Toronto, rather than relying on globally recognized food chains. Hard to believe, but math can be this complex. In the 20th century, mathematicians crafted a jaw-dropping proof that shows an equation equal to 2, and get this, it's a whopping 370 pages long. This mind-boggling length reveals just how intricate mathematical proofs can be. It seems like a simple statement, right? However, diving into the world of proofs requires a deep understanding of logic, theory, and various mathematical concepts. Each page in this lengthy document builds on ideas and principles that might seem unrelated at first glance. The equation serves as a reminder of the beauty and complexity of mathematics, as well as the dedication of those who work tirelessly to unravel its mysteries. So, next time you think about numbers, remember that some truths are not just simple, they can be incredibly elaborate. Can you imagine reading a book more than 370 pages long just to prove one small idea? Believe it or not, slurping noodles is a compliment. In Japan, slurping your noodles isn't just acceptable, it's encouraged. When you dig into a bowl of delicious ramen or soba, making a slurping sound is a way to express your enjoyment of the dish. This lively practice differs greatly from many cultures, where such noises might be deemed rude or disrespectful. In Japanese dining tradition, slurping helps to cool down the hot noodles and enhances the flavors as you savor each bite. It's also seen as a sign of respect for the chef's hard work. So next time you enjoy a bowl of noodles, don't shy away from letting out a satisfied slurp. It shows that you truly appreciate the culinary experience, and you might just impress your Japanese friends with your understanding of their rich food culture. Prepare to be amazed by Japan's Nakisumo Festival. This unique event features sumo wrestlers holding babies and trying to make them cry. The louder the babies cry, the more blessings it is believed the child will receive, creating a truly special atmosphere. Nakisumo, which roughly translates to crying sumo, takes place in various venues, especially during springtime. Families dress their little ones in colorful traditional attire, and the excited crowd gathers to cheer on both the baby and the wrestler. It's not just about who can make the baby cry louder, it's also about creating memorable moments and fostering community spirit. The event showcases Japan's rich culture and traditions, blending humor with heartfelt wishes for the child's future. Many believe that this fun yet emotional experience brings good health, happiness, and protection for the babies as they grow. Isn't it fascinating how joy and tears can together symbolize blessings? What if I told you roller coasters can help health? Recent studies show that these thrilling rides might offer surprising benefits beyond just fun. Riding a roller coaster subjects your body to intense shaking and jostling forces, which can actually help dislodge and pass kidney stones. Kidney stones are hard mineral deposits that can cause painful blockages, but the exhilarating twists and turns of a coaster can create movements in the body that facilitate their passage. Imagine screaming with excitement while also giving your kidneys a boost. Although it may sound a bit wild, some medical experts even suggest that a good ride might be an alternative to more invasive treatments for kidney stones. So, next time you're at an amusement park, consider riding that coaster for both the thrill and potential health perks. How many adventures can say they might help you feel better? Have you ever seen a forest with mysteries? Romania's Hoia Basu forest is not your typical woodland. Known as one of the oldest and best preserved forests in Europe, it is an enchanting place that attracts both nature lovers and paranormal enthusiasts. This forest spans over 250 hectares and offers a unique environment filled with diverse flora and fauna. But what truly sets Hoia Basu apart are the strange happenings reported by visitors, including bizarre shapes among the trees and unexplained lights in the sky. Many locals believe that these peculiar phenomena can be traced back to its rich history, which includes ancient rituals and legends tied to the area. With numerous accounts of UFO sightings, the forest has become a hotspot for those intrigued by the unknown. Are you ready to explore this mesmerizing blend of nature and mystery? Did you know Andrew Jackson and Donald Trump were outsiders? Both of these U.S. presidents stunned the nation with their rise to power, despite having minimal political experience. Andrew Jackson, who became the 7th president in 1829, was known for being a military general and a populist leader rather than a seasoned politician. He changed the political landscape with his emphasis on the common man and often clashed with established elites. Fast forward to the 21st century, Donald Trump shook the political world when he was elected in 2016. His background as a businessman and reality TV star highlighted his outsider status in the political arena. Many voters were drawn to his promise to disrupt the traditional political system and challenge the status quo. While their backgrounds are vastly different, both men captured the public's imagination by positioning themselves as champions for ordinary Americans, turning their lack of conventional experience into a key part of their appeal. How do you think this outsider status affects their legacies? Believe it or not, gaming has reshaped our world. Imagine that. This colossal time exceeds the entire span of human existence. For context, humanity has been around for roughly 200,000 years, and in that time, the series has created a massive impact on gaming culture and entertainment. Players from all walks of life dive into the intense action, engaging storylines, and competitive multiplayer modes that Call of Duty offers. From a small community of enthusiasts, it has evolved into a global phenomenon, uniting millions of players. With each new release, fans eagerly anticipate advancements in graphics, gameplay, and story depth. This kind of impact makes one wonder about the future of gaming. Will we continue to see games like Call of Duty shape social interactions and lifestyles? The gaming world is ever evolving, and Call of Duty remains at the forefront. Have you ever seen 10,000 types of tomatoes? Believe it or not, there are more than 10,000 varieties of tomatoes worldwide. These vibrant fruits come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, ranging from tiny cherry tomatoes to large beefsteaks. Interestingly, tomatoes can be red, yellow, green, purple, and even black, reflecting their diverse genetic background. This variety is a result of centuries of cultivation, with gardeners and farmers crossing different types to develop new flavors and textures. Some tomatoes are perfect for salads with their sweet taste, while others thrive in sauces due to their rich and tangy flavor. Did you know that some heirloom varieties are passed down through generations? Despite the wide range, tomatoes are all part of the same family, the nightshade family, which also includes potatoes and eggplants. So next time you bite into a juicy tomato, remember there's a whole world of varieties out there, each with its own unique story. What's your favorite kind of tomato? Ever thought about why an eggplant looks like an egg? Surprisingly, the name eggplant comes from its shape when it's young. These purple vegetables start out white and oval-shaped, closely resembling a small egg. This unique shape caught the eye of early enthusiasts, leading them to give it a name that stuck. Eggplants belong to the nightshade family, which also includes tomatoes and potatoes, and they are more than just a pretty face. Packed with nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, they contribute to a healthy diet. Historically, eggplant has been cultivated for centuries, originating in India and spreading across the globe. Today, you can find various varieties showcasing vibrant colors and shapes. Whether grilled, roasted, or turned into a creamy dip, eggplant is a versatile ingredient that adds flavor to many dishes. So next time you see an eggplant, you might just think of its amusing egg-like beginnings. Did you know flamingos color India's serene Palakat Lake? Every year, this beautiful lake turns into a breathtaking canvas of pink as thousands of flamingos migrate to its shores. These elegant birds travel great distances, choosing Palakat Lake for its ideal environment, filled with shallow waters and plenty of food. As the flamingos arrive, they flock together, wading gracefully through the water while feeding on algae and small crustaceans that give them their famous pink color. Their arrival usually happens between November and March, creating a spectacular sight for birdwatchers and nature lovers alike. Local communities treasure this event, organizing festivals to celebrate these vibrant visitors, highlighting the importance of conservation efforts to protect their habitat. So if you have the chance, witnessing this incredible natural spectacle will surely inspire awe among all who see it. Believe it or not, a fish can recognize people. For over 20 years, Hiroyuki Arakawa, a dedicated fisherman in Japan, has built an incredible friendship with a remarkable fish known as the Asian Mars. This isn't just any fish. It has shown a unique ability to recognize Hiroyuki and greet him warmly whenever he dives into its underwater sanctuary. As Hiroyuki descends into the shimmering waters, the Asian Mars swims up to him, displaying what seems to be excitement and trust. This connection highlights not only the fish's intelligence, but also the deep bond that can form between humans and marine life. The Asian Mars, with its vibrant colors and playful behavior, draws attention to how capable fish can be when it comes to forming relationships. Hiroyuki's dedication demonstrates the importance of respecting and nurturing wildlife, reminding us that the ocean is full of surprises. How many other underwater friendships might be waiting to be discovered? Why exactly does Amanahashidate mesmerize visitors? This incredible spot in Japan is famous for its breathtaking coastal landscape, marked by a thin strip of land adorned with lush pine trees. This natural beauty connects the shimmering Sea of Japan to the tranquil Aso Bay, creating a striking contrast that catches the eye. Often referred to as the Skywalk, Amano Hashidate is not just a pretty postcard. It's a place rich in natural wonder and cultural significance. In fact, it's celebrated as one of the three most stunning panoramic views in the country, alongside Mount Fuji and Matsushima Bay. Visitors flock here for the chance to take in the sweeping scenery, whether by hiking to a viewpoint or enjoying a boat ride that showcases this one-of-a-kind landscape. So whether you're an adventurer or a nature lover, Amano Hashidate has something special waiting for you. What if I told you about Plant a Flower Day? Every year on March 12th, this special day reminds us of the importance of nature and encourages everyone to plant flowers. Why not celebrate by giving back to our planet? Planting flowers not only beautifies our surroundings but also supports local ecosystems. Flowers attract pollinators like bees and butterflies, which are crucial for the environment. You can plant flowers in your garden, community spaces, or even in pots on your balcony. This simple act helps create homes for wildlife and improves air quality. Plus, it's a fun and creative way to connect with family, friends, and neighbors. So grab some seeds or seedlings, dig in the dirt, and let your creativity bloom. Whether you're an experienced gardener or a novice, every flower counts in our mission to create a greener world. Are you ready to make a difference? Did you know that robots can install solar panels fast? The Maximum robot is leading the charge in transforming how we harness clean energy for homes. This innovative machine can install solar panels with impressive speed and precision, making it easier for households to embrace solar power. Imagine a robot expertly lifting and positioning solar panels, ensuring they're perfectly aligned to capture the sun's rays. By speeding up the installation process, the Maximum robot helps reduce costs and minimizes disruption for homeowners. This advancement is especially crucial as more people seek sustainable energy solutions to combat climate change. With robots taking on these tasks, skilled workers can focus on more complex jobs, creating a win-win scenario in the growing solar industry. Could this be the future of energy installation? Here's what actually happens when signals go silent. In 2010, the mysterious UVB-76 signal stopped transmitting for a while, capturing the attention of curious listeners around the world. Russian explorers decided to trace the signal to an abandoned military bunker, hoping to uncover the secret behind this iconic radio frequency. What they found was both strange and intriguing. A woman in her 40s silently pushing an empty stroller amidst the eerie silence, alongside a strong chemical smell lingering in the air. While the explorers found no personnel at the scene, this haunting sight raised more questions than answers. Is the UVB-76 just a relic of the Cold War? Or is there something more sinister at play? The bizarre discovery intensified the chilling mystery surrounding the signal, leaving many to wonder if it's a mere ghost from the past or something beyond our understanding. Ever wondered if bats are really blind? The popular saying that bats are blind is a myth. In reality, bats have functional eyes and can see, although their vision varies by species. Many bats rely heavily on echolocation, a fascinating biological sonar system that emits high-frequency sounds and listens for the echoes bouncing back. This incredible adaptation helps them navigate through dark caves and locate food, like insects, even in complete darkness. When a bat sends out a chirp, it measures how long it takes for the sound to return. This allows them to create a mental map of their surroundings, identifying both obstacles and tasty meals. So while their eyes might not be their primary tool for hunting, they definitely aren't flying around blindly. Instead, bats are expert aerial hunters, using a mix of sight and sound to thrive in the night sky. Why does Frankfurt Airport hide its walking tunnel? At one of the world's busiest airports, passengers often miss out on cool shortcuts. In Frankfurt, Germany, a hidden walking tunnel connects Terminal 1 and Terminal 2, but surprisingly, many travelers don't know it exists. This tunnel is mainly used by airport employees, making it a well-kept secret for those in the know. Imagine rushing through the airport, looking for your gate, and then discovering that you could have taken a direct walk instead of navigating through the busy lounges and shops. These passageways not only save time, but also offer a quieter experience away from the bustling crowd. Multi-terminal airports sometimes have such hidden gems designed to improve efficiency and reduce the stress of travel. Although these tunnels provide a smoother journey, Many passengers wander without realizing these options exist. Next time you're at an airport, keep your eyes peeled for any hidden pathways that might just make your trip a little easier. This might surprise you. Shrek's church inspired a real building. Grundtvig Church in Denmark has a striking design that closely resembles the whimsical church featured in the beloved animated movie Shrek. In the film, Princess Fiona finds herself at the altar, preparing to marry the scheming Lord Farquaad, which cements the church's place in pop culture. The real-life Grundtvig Church showcases a charming blend of Romanesque and Gothic architectural styles, complete with towering spires and intricate details that echo the fairy tale setting of the movie. You might feel like stepping right into the storybook world. Historians suggest that the church's unique look likely resonated with the movie's creators, leading them to draw inspiration from such structures. While the animated church has exaggerated features to fit the film's playful tone, Grundtvig Church stands as a real-life homage to the magic of fairy tales. Could this connection be part of what makes Denmark a fascinating destination for fans of both history and animation? Ready to dive into Discovery Dynamics' world of facts? This engaging video wraps up with an exciting call to action, inviting viewers to like and subscribe. But why is this important? When you hit the like button, you're not just showing appreciation. You help the channel grow and reach more curious minds just like yours. Subscribing means you won't miss out on a single captivating story or fascinating fact in the future. Discovery Dynamics is dedicated to exploring the wonders of science, nature, technology, and more, making learning accessible and fun. The more you engage, the more the channel can create amazing content tailored to your interests. So when you like and subscribe, you're joining a community of fellow learners ready to explore the universe together. Every click and subscription fuels the passion for sharing knowledge and sparking curiosity. Why not be part of this adventure and stay updated on all the thrilling discoveries ahead? Your journey into fascinating facts awaits. You won't believe Will Smith's financial struggles. Just before he became a household name with his role in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith faced a shocking financial crisis. In the early 1990s, he owed a staggering $2.8 million to the IRS and was on the brink of bankruptcy. This massive debt came as a terrible surprise, especially for someone whose career was starting to take off. At that time, Smith was juggling his music career with DJ Jazzy Jeff and pursuing acting. But with mounting financial pressures, things were looking bleak. Thankfully, landing the lead role in a popular sitcom turned his fortunes around. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air not only saved him from his financial woe, but also catapulted him to fame. It's a fascinating reminder that even those who seem to have it all can struggle behind the scenes. Believe it or not, oceans host 200,000 viruses. These tiny invisible creatures are among the most diverse inhabitants of our planet's waters. Scientists estimate that there are approximately 200,000 different types of viruses swimming around in the oceans, playing a crucial role in marine ecosystems. Some of these viruses infect bacteria, which might sound bad, but they actually help control bacterial populations and promote nutrient cycling in the ocean. This helps keep our oceans healthy and balanced. Other viruses can target marine plants, influencing the growth of phytoplankton, the tiny powerhouses that produce a significant portion of the Earth's oxygen. This remarkable diversity of viruses showcases the intricate web of life beneath the waves and raises interesting questions about how they impact our environment. What other secrets of the ocean are waiting to be uncovered? Here's something incredible about royal family influence. While only a small fraction of the royal family takes on significant political roles, many of its members are powerful players in the business world. They have substantial interests in essential sectors like oil, real estate, and banking. This means that even if they do not participate directly in governance, their business dealings can shape economies and forge important connections. For instance, royal family members often invest in real estate ventures, which can spark local development and job creation. Moreover, their ties to the oil industry can influence energy policies. With wealth that can sometimes outstrip entire countries' budgets, their decisions can have far-reaching consequences, not just within their nations but across the globe. So while you may not see them making laws, Their impact is undeniably significant. What do you think about their dual roles? Did you know that the Lumicu light cube transforms spaces? This amazing interactive projector is equipped with motion sensors that allow it to project stunning images onto any surface, instantly creating an art gallery vibe in your home or workplace. Imagine walking into a room and suddenly seeing vibrant landscapes, classic paintings, or even your own photos lighting up the walls. The Lumicu light cube isn't just about decoration. It invites creativity and interaction, making it ideal for parties, gatherings, or simply relaxing at home. You can easily switch themes and styles, allowing you to match the ambiance to any occasion. Whether you want a calming atmosphere or a lively setting, this projector can help you achieve just that. Plus, it's user-friendly, making it accessible for people of all ages. Ready to turn your everyday spaces into a masterpiece? What if I told you a cow was hit by a satellite? In 1960, an astonishing event unfolded in Cuba when a cow was struck by debris from a U.S. satellite that had fallen from orbit. This bizarre scenario occurred during a politically charged time when tensions between the U.S. and Cuba were running high. Instead of reacting with anger, the locals decided to transform the incident into a humorous protest. They dressed the injured cow in a makeshift outfit and paraded it through the streets holding a sign that playfully exclaimed, "Eisenhower, you murdered one of my sisters." The spectacle became a symbol of defiance and resilience, highlighting how humor can emerge even in challenging times. This quirky piece of history not only showcases the unique ways people cope with political strife, but also raises questions about the impacts of space technology on everyday life. How often do we consider the unintended consequences of our scientific endeavors? You might be shocked to learn that Ocean Spray is a cooperative. This means that the farmers who grow the famous cranberries actually own the company. Rather than profits going to corporate shareholders, they're divided among the grower members. This unique structure not only helps keep prices stable for the farmers, but also gives them a real say in how the company operates. Imagine being able to influence decisions about branding, marketing, and sustainability practices that affect your livelihood. Because these farmers are directly involved, they can work together to ensure that Ocean Spray remains committed to environmentally friendly practices and quality products. This cooperative model not only strengthens the farming community, but also allows consumers to enjoy delicious cranberry products crafted with passion and care. Isn't it great to know that your favorite cranberry juice supports local growers? Uncover the haunting story of Oradour-sur-Glane. This small town in central France holds a poignant piece of World War II history. In June 1944, Nazi soldiers entered Oradour-sur-Glane and carried out a horrific massacre, killing nearly all of its residents, which included men, women, and children. The soldiers also set fire to the village, destroying buildings and leaving a scene of devastation. Today, Oradour-sur-Glane stands preserved as a memorial, allowing visitors to step back in time and remember the tragic events that took place. The ruins evoke deep feelings as people walk through the eerily silent streets, witnessing the remnants of a community once vibrant. Each year, many come to reflect on peace, the horrors of war, and the importance of remembering history so that such atrocities are never repeated. What can we learn from Oradour-sur-Glane's past? Guess what really drives the sleepy koala's lifestyle? These adorable marsupials are the champions of relaxation, clocking in up to 20 hours of sleep each day. Living in the eucalyptus forests of Australia, koalas have a diet that consists mainly of eucalyptus leaves, which aren't very nutritious. Because of this, they conserve energy by snoozing for much of the day. Their slow metabolism means they need to rest often to compensate for their low-calorie diet. While they do spend their waking hours munching on leaves, they mostly hang out in trees, lounging in a cozy embrace of eucalyptus branches. This laid-back lifestyle might seem sweet, but it plays a crucial role in koala health and survival. So next time you catch a glimpse of a koala, remember that it's not just being lazy, it's a master at the art of taking it easy. Prepare to be amazed by Aaron James' survival story. In 2021, this 46-year-old man faced a life-altering moment when he endured a shocking 700-volt electric shock. The severity of the incident left him with serious facial injuries, but Aaron's journey didn't end there. With expert medical care, he fought through the trauma and began to reclaim his life. Remarkably, he regained his sense of smell, which had been lost due to the accident, and he improved his ability to eat, making everyday tasks much easier. This amazing recovery not only boosted his physical health, but also his overall happiness and well-being. Aaron's experience stands as a beacon of hope, illustrating how determination and support can lead to remarkable healing. His story encourages others who face challenges, reminding us all of the strength we can find within ourselves when adversity strikes. Guess what really drives Christmas cheer? The tradition of enjoying a mince pie each day during the 12 days of Christmas is thought to bring good luck for the upcoming year. This quirky custom has its roots in medieval England, where mince pies were originally made with a blend of meat, spices, and dried fruits, reflecting the gifts the Magi brought to the baby Jesus. Over the centuries, the recipe evolved into the sweet, spiced version we savor today, filled with delicious ingredients like apples, raisins, and cinnamon. Families gather around during the festive season to uphold this cheerful practice, sharing stories and making memories with each bite. So as you dig into a mince pie this Christmas, remember that you're participating in a joyful tradition that has lasted for hundreds of years. Will you join in the fun and make a wish with every slice? Have you ever wondered about ancient horse skull mirrors? In various ancient cultures, horse skulls had a surprising role beyond being remnants of the past. People used these skulls as mirrors, a unique practice rooted in both superstition and practicality. It was believed that the reflective surface of the horse's skull could ward off evil spirits, acting as a safeguard for those who dared to look into its depths. This belief showcased the deep connection between people and their horses, symbolizing strength and protection. Moreover, the reflective quality of polished bone provided an unexpected utility, helping individuals groom themselves or check their appearance in settings where traditional mirrors might not be available. The blending of function and ritual in this practice highlights how ancient societies viewed animals not merely as companions, but as spiritual protectors too. Isn't it fascinating how they intertwine the mystical with everyday life? Prepare to be amazed by the origins of dollar. The term dollar comes from the Dutch word daler, used in the Caribbean and New Amsterdam between 1600 and 1800. But wait, there's more. This intriguing name traces back even further to a German currency called the Joachimsthaler, which dates back to the 1300s. The Joachims were silver coins minted in the town of Joachimsthal, present-day Czech Republic. As trade blossomed across cultures, the daler became a popular term for currency in new settlements. As English speakers began to adopt it, daler morphed into dollar, which we know today. Isn't it fascinating how a word travels through time and places, transforming along the way? So next time you see a dollar bill, remember its colorful journey from Europe to the Americas. Is it really true that waterfalls can flow upward? In Talca, Chile, an incredible natural marvel known as an inverted waterfall defies our everyday understanding of nature. This fascinating phenomenon happens when powerful winds and water currents combine in just the right way. Instead of cascading downwards, the water appears to flow upwards, creating an enchanting illusion that leaves onlookers questioning gravity itself. Imagine standing by the river, experiencing the refreshing spray of water while watching it seemingly defy nature's rules. Local residents and curious travelers alike flock to this unique attraction, eager to capture the mesmerizing sight. It's a perfect example of how nature can surprise us, reminding us that there are still mysteries to uncover in the world. Have you ever witnessed anything so strange and captivating? This might surprise you. The whitest sand ever. Hyams Beach, nestled in the stunning Jervis Bay of Australia, proudly holds the title of the whitest sand on Earth, according to Guinness World Records. But what makes this beach so extraordinary? It's all about the sand itself. The sand at Hyams Beach is composed mainly of tiny grains of pure quartz, which reflects sunlight in a dazzling way, creating a shimmering effect that captivates visitors. When you walk along the beach, the fine, powdery texture feels like stepping on silk, and its bright whiteness is a visual treat. This natural wonder attracts beach lovers, photographers, and nature enthusiasts from all corners of the globe, all eager to experience its breathtaking views. Whether you're taking a leisurely stroll, swimming in the pristine waters, or just soaking up the sun, Hyams Beach is a must-visit destination for anyone looking to witness one of nature's finest creations. Prepare to be captivated by Iceland's LED Island. This remote spot, nestled in the Westman Islands, has an intriguing story that dates back to the 1950s. It features a solitary house built by a hunters' association to serve as an observation point for hunting expeditions. Over the years, the house has become a symbol of the island's mysterious charm, luring adventurers and explorers to its rugged shores. Despite being uninhabited today, the house adds an air of intrigue and tales of brave hunters who once roamed its landscapes. Reaching LED Island isn't easy, as its hard-to-access nature keeps the crowds at bay, making it a serene getaway for those seeking solitude and natural beauty. The island also boasts stunning cliffs and breathtaking ocean views, further amplifying its allure. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast or a curious traveler, the whisper of history and adventure fills the air at LED Island. What secrets might you uncover on this enchanting land? Surprisingly, it's a fact that apples have wild ancestors. Apples, the beloved fruit found in lunchboxes and pies, can actually trace their origins back to Kazakhstan. There you can discover wild varieties that tantalize your taste buds with flavors reminiscent of roses, strawberries, and even candy. Isn't that intriguing? Most of the apples we enjoy today descend from just two ancient trees, which reveals a fascinating genetic history. This means that every apple you bite into carries a legacy that stretches back thousands of years. The diversity of apple flavors in Kazakhstan showcases the potential for more unique varieties to be cultivated. So next time you munch on a crisp apple, think about its long journey through time and how it connects us to a distant land bursting with fruity wonders. Have you ever tried a wild apple variety? What if I told you clowns are disappearing from parks? It's true, some amusement parks have decided to cut clowns from attractions because many guests find them frightening. This trend shines a light on a unique and often surprising fear known as coulrophobia, which is more common than you might think. For some people, clowns' exaggerated features, unpredictable behavior, and bright costumes can be unsettling rather than fun. Remember those classic movies or shows with playful clowns? Well, for a lot of guests, that playful image is overshadowed by anxieties and bad experiences. As a result, parks want their visitors to feel comfortable and enjoy their time without fear. So whether you love them or hide your face at the sight of one, it seems clowns are taking a step back in the world of entertainment. What do you think about this shift in theme parks? Have you ever wondered about missing soldiers in Lithuania? In 2020, an unusual incident unfolded during a graduation exam involving 5 Lithuanian soldiers. These brave individuals went missing, successfully avoiding all attempts to locate them as they believed the exercise was still in progress. Picture this. While their comrades were searching high and low, these soldiers were honing their survival skills and demonstrating their training in a real-world context. A military spokesman later praised their exemplary performance, highlighting that their ability to think critically and adapt under pressure showcased the very essence of military training. Instead of panicking in a stressful situation, they transformed it into a test of their capabilities. This remarkable event not only raised eyebrows but also sparked discussions about the effectiveness of military exercises and the importance of communication during training. What do you think about their decision to continue evading capture? Here's something incredible about mammal bathroom breaks. Did you know that all mammals, from tiny mice to massive elephants, take about 12 seconds to defecate? This amazing fact might surprise you, but it turns out that this time remains the same, regardless of the animal's size or the type of feces produced. Scientists suggest that this average duration is likely linked to evolutionary advantages, as it allows mammals to expel waste quickly and minimize the time spent in potentially vulnerable positions. It seems that animals have figured out a perfect rhythm for their bathroom breaks. So next time you're outside and spot an animal doing its business, think about how they might be finishing up after just 12 seconds. Isn't it fascinating to consider that such a simple act is so uniform across the animal kingdom? Believe it or not, fish thrive in the Devil's Bath. This incredible acidic pool located in New Zealand showcases nature's unsung heroes. The Devil's Bath is a strikingly vibrant green, filled with sulfuric acid and minerals, creating an environment most species would find deadly. Yet certain fish, like the hardy tarakihi, have developed remarkable adaptations allowing them not only to survive, but to flourish in these harsh conditions. These resilient creatures are able to withstand high acidity levels that would typically be lethal, making them a fascinating subject for scientists studying extremophiles. Organisms that thrive in extreme environments. The Devil's Bath serves as a reminder of nature's incredible diversity and the adaptability of life. It raises many questions. How do these fish manage such feats? What can we learn from them to help conserve other vulnerable species in changing environments? Nature never ceases to amaze us. Did you know that Pink Floyd paid tribute to Syd Barrett? This iconic song, Shine On You Crazy Diamond, honors their former bandmate who had to leave in 1968 because of serious mental health challenges and substance abuse. Barrett was a brilliant musician and a creative force, but his struggles made it hard for him to continue with the band. The other members of Pink Floyd felt a deep sense of loss and guilt over his departure, knowing they couldn't help him as they wanted to. The haunting lyrics and atmospheric music reflect their sadness while celebrating Barrett's unique spirit. The song flows through two parts of the album, Wish You Were Here, becoming a moving reminder of Barrett's influence and a poignant reflection on friendship and the toll of mental illness. It makes you wonder how many artists have similar stories, leaving their mark through their work even as they face personal battles. Most people don't know this, but Noah's Ark was massive. According to the Bible, Noah's Ark measured about 137 meters long, 23 meters wide, and 14 meters high. To put that in perspective, imagine a modern-day football field, which is about 100 meters long. Noah's Ark would have stretched much longer than that. This size was extremely impressive during ancient times, making the Ark one of the largest vessels ever constructed. Built to save Noah, his family, and pairs of every animal from a great flood, this enormous wooden boat represents a remarkable feat of engineering. It's fascinating to think how Noah managed such a monumental task with limited tools and technology. The Ark wasn't just about being big, it also had to be seaworthy enough to survive the stormy waters described in the story. Many scholars and historians continue to explore the Ark's dimensions and the implications of its size, questioning how it functioned as a floating zoo. Could such a grand structure have actually existed? Pterosaurs aren't dinosaurs? Let's dive into the details. Although pterosaurs flew high in the prehistoric skies alongside the mighty dinosaurs, they belong to a separate group of reptiles. Pterosaurs are often mistaken for dinosaurs due to their size and presence during the same time periods, but significant anatomical differences set them apart. For starters, pterosaurs had hollow bones that made them lighter and better suited for flight. They also sported unique features like long wings made of skin stretched over a wing finger, allowing them to navigate the air efficiently. In contrast, dinosaurs, which were primarily land dwellers, had sturdy bodies and different limb structures. While both groups share a common ancestor, the evolutionary paths they took led to distinct characteristics. So the next time you think of dinosaurs, remember that pterosaurs were soaring above them, charting their own unique course in the history of life. Is it really true that potatoes helped win a battle? During World War II, an extraordinary event unfolded when U.S. sailors reportedly sank a Japanese submarine using nothing more than potatoes. The crew of the Japanese submarine mistook these common vegetables for grenades, leading to confusion and panic. This surprising twist of fate caused them to surrender to American forces. It showcases not just the unpredictability of warfare, but also the clever tactics that soldiers had to employ. In the chaos of battle, even a humble potato can become an unexpected weapon, demonstrating how resourcefulness often prevails in dire situations. The story reflects the spirit of innovation and creativity that emerged in wartime, reminding us that history is filled with strange and fascinating tales of bravery and quick thinking. Who knew a simple food could play such a unique role? You might be shocked to learn that beet juice boosts health. This colorful drink, created by blending or juicing beets, delivers a powerhouse of nutrients. Its bright red hue isn't just a feast for the eyes. It indicates a rich concentration of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Beet juice is particularly famous for its ability to enhance stamina and lower blood pressure, making it a favorite among athletes and health enthusiasts alike. Packed with nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide in the body, it helps improve blood flow and support heart health. Whether you sip it straight or mix it into smoothies, beet juice adds a delightful sweetness alongside its strong, earthy flavor. People often enjoy it for its refreshing qualities, especially in the warmer months. So why not give it a try? It could be the tasty change your diet has been waiting for. Believe it or not, Mercury has no atmosphere at all. This unique trait means there's no wind, no weather, and even no sound on the planet. When the sun shines on Mercury, temperatures can reach a blistering 800 degrees Fahrenheit, turning its surface into a fiery hellscape. But when night falls, temperatures plummet to a frigid minus 280 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the most extreme temperature fluctuators in the solar system. Without an atmosphere to shield it, Mercury is also a playground for meteors. Every impact leaves behind a permanent mark on its surface. These scars have been preserved for billions of years, giving scientists a fascinating snapshot of cosmic collisions. So when you think about Mercury, remember it's a place where the weather doesn't change, because there simply isn't any. Prepare to be amazed by corn's surprising classification. Did you know that from a botanical perspective, corn is actually considered a fruit? That's right. Corn is classified as a caryopsis, which is a type of grain. Each kernel of corn serves as a seed, and these kernels are nestled within the cob, which is the actual fruit. It's fascinating to think of corn not just as a vegetable that we grill at barbecues or munch on in salads, but as a vital part of the fruit family. Caryopsis grains are unique because their seed coat is fused with the fruit wall, making them quite different from other fruits we might be more familiar with, like apples or peaches. So the next time you bite into a sweet ear of corn, remember you're enjoying a fruit packed with nutrition, flavor, and a whole lot of surprises. Discover the art of Robert Wexler's bicycle carousel. This unique creation is not just any ordinary carousel. It's a delightful blend of creativity and engineering made from 9 bicycles. Wexler, an innovative artist, designed this mobile work of art to celebrate the joy of movement and the spirit of cycling. Each bicycle contributes to the whimsical display, spinning together to create a mesmerizing visual experience. When you watch it move, you can't help but feel the energy and excitement of the design. The carousel isn't just for looks, though. It embodies the idea that art can be interactive and fun. Imagine riding one of these bikes while it twirls around, sharing a moment of joy with friends and family. Wexler's bicycle carousel invites everyone to experience art in a new way. Have you seen something so creatively captivating before? This might surprise you. The lion's mane jellyfish. This remarkable creature holds the record for the longest jellyfish ever recorded, stretching an astonishing 37 meters, which is over 121 feet. Imagine a creature with a bell so wide that it exceeds 7 feet across. That's like a small car. Lion's mane jellyfish aren't just long, they are fascinating organisms composed of about 95% water, making them almost like floating blobs. In contrast, regular jelly actually contains only about a third water, which is why jellyfish appear so transparent and ghostly in the ocean. They glide gracefully through the water, using their delicate tentacles to catch prey like small fish and plankton. While they may look beautiful drifting in the sea, it's wise to be cautious around them, as their stinging cells can deliver a painful jolt. Isn't nature incredible? Prepare to be amazed by Baby Spice's journey. Before she became famous as Baby Spice in the iconic Spice Girls, Emma Bunton attempted to land a role in the beloved British soap opera EastEnders. Although she didn't get the part, this experience didn't hold her back. Instead, it sparked a new direction for her career. Emma's setback transformed into an opportunity as she decided to audition for a girl band that would soon take the world by storm. The Spice Girls not only reshaped the music industry with their catchy tunes and girl power mantra, but they also made Emma a household name. Her vibrant personality and singing talent helped her shine in the group, allowing her to leave a lasting mark on pop culture history. Emma's story reminds us that sometimes a setback can be the first step towards a bigger dream. Isn't it fascinating how one decision can change everything? Here's a wild fact about Spain's juntas provinciales. During the early 1800s, Spain faced a shocking threat when Napoleon invaded. In response, brave citizens rallied together to form juntas provinciales, civilian groups dedicated to defending their homeland. These everyday heroes banded together, organizing resistance efforts to effectively push back against the French invaders. The juntas coordinated local strategies, shared resources, and united communities, proving that collective action could make a significant impact. As mistrust grew towards the French rule, these groups became vital in maintaining Spanish sovereignty and inspired other nations facing similar threats. The spirit of the juntas provinciales showcases how ordinary people can rise to the occasion during times of crisis, reminding us of the power of unity and local action. How many other inspiring stories like this exist in history? Is it really true that Norway has mysterious lights in the sky? For nearly a century, the Hestelen Valley has captivated everyone with its glowing phenomena, making both scientists and curious visitors question what's happening above their heads. These fascinating lights appear as floating flashes, dancing across the dark Norwegian sky. They change shape, brightness, and color, sometimes hanging motionless for several minutes, while other times darting around in unpredictable patterns. This display has given rise to numerous theories, from scientific explanations involving atmospheric gases to more adventurous ideas about extraterrestrial activity. Researchers even set up a monitoring station to study these lights, but many still remain baffled by their origin. With no conclusive evidence leading to a single explanation, the mystery continues to grow. Every year, people flock to Hestelen, hoping to catch a glimpse of these mystical lights and perhaps uncover the secrets they hold. What do you think is behind these astonishing phenomena? Are they a natural wonder or something from another world? Can conditioning really cause mental health issues in a week? It turns out, yes. Psychological conditioning can lead to significant changes in mental health, even in those who have never experienced any issues before. Through a series of negative experiences or intense stress, a person may develop symptoms of severe mental illness within days. Anxiety, depression, or even PTSD can emerge as a reaction to overwhelming pressure. Factors like trauma or environmental stressors play a crucial role. For instance, a person facing constant criticism or emotional abuse can quickly find themselves trapped in a cycle of fear and hopelessness. The brain's response to these conditions can be alarming, as unhealthy patterns form and take hold. Understanding this phenomenon emphasizes the importance of mental health awareness and the need for supportive environments. It's a wake-up call for how we treat others and ourselves, revealing that early intervention can make all the difference. So are we aware of the impact our words and actions have on mental well-being? Why did Microsoft almost retire Classic Paint? In 2017, Microsoft stirred up a storm when it announced plans to retire its beloved Classic Paint software in favor of the newer Paint 3D. Many users, who had grown fond of the simple, nostalgic features of the original Paint, reacted strongly to the news. They expressed their discontent through social media and various online forums, arguing that while Paint 3D offered exciting new capabilities, it couldn't replace the straightforward charm of Classic Paint. The backlash was swift and loud, prompting Microsoft to rethink their decision. Recognizing the deep emotional connection many had with the iconic software, the tech giant decided to keep Classic Paint available for users. This episode sparked conversations about user preferences in technology and the importance of listening to feedback. Microsoft's experience with Paint highlights how even established companies must adapt to the desires of their audience while balancing innovation with tradition. Did you know that cats use purring to heal themselves? It's true. While we often think of a cat's purr as a sign of happiness, these soothing vibrations have a fascinating dual purpose. When cats purr, They create a unique frequency of sound, typically between 25 and 150 hertz. This range is not random. It is scientifically shown to promote healing in their bodies. The vibrations produced during purring can reduce pain, improve healing, and even strengthen bones. This is particularly important for cats, as they can be quite independent and sometimes face injuries without immediate human help. So the next time you hear your feline friend making that comforting sound, remember it's not just about contentment. They might be tapping into nature's own healing powers. Isn't it incredible how our pets have these amazing abilities? Is it shocking that stink bombs were used in W.? During World War II, the United States created a foul-smelling spray known as Hume, aiming to humiliate German officers on the battlefield. The idea was to deploy this weapon to not only disrupt enemy ranks, but also to make the German military feel embarrassed and demoralized. However, the plan backfired spectacularly. When soldiers used Hume, they found themselves drenched in the same unpleasant odor, undermining the very purpose of the spray. Instead of serving as a tactical advantage, Hume became a source of discomfort and ridicule for its users, also leading to awkward situations. This bizarre chapter in military history raises intriguing questions about the lengths to which armies will go in the name of psychological warfare, and how sometimes the simplest ideas don't pan out as expected. Who knew that a spray could backfire so dramatically? Here's a wild fact about vision loss. The global economy incurs a staggering loss of $227 billion every year because many adults lack corrective eyewear. Imagine over 2.5 billion people struggling with poor vision, which hampers not just their ability to read or drive, but also their productivity at work and overall quality of life. Without simple tools like glasses, tasks that seem easy for many become challenging for those affected. Poor vision can lead to mistakes and missed opportunities, impacting not only individuals but entire communities and industries as well. Engaging in daily activities becomes a struggle, preventing people from reaching their full potential. This situation raises important questions about access to healthcare and vision solutions. What can be done to ensure everyone has the vision they need to thrive? It's a challenge that calls for innovative solutions and greater awareness. Believe it or not, leggings changed women's fashion forever. This fashionable piece of clothing began its journey in the 1960s, when women discovered their incredible comfort and practicality. Originally designed for dancing and sports, leggings quickly became a staple for casual outfits. By the 1980s, they exploded onto the scene, captivating women around the world. Thanks to pop culture icons and fitness trends, leggings transitioned from workout wear to everyday attire. Movies and music stars showcased them in their casual looks, further boosting their popularity. Women loved how leggings hugged their bodies while allowing freedom of movement, making them perfect for busy lifestyles. Today, leggings are a must-have in nearly every wardrobe, available in countless colors, patterns, and materials. Whether heading to the gym or lounging at home, these versatile garments have established their timeless appeal. Can you imagine life without them? Hard to believe, but Lady Gaga changed her mind. Originally, her manager turned down Weird Al Yankovic's request to parody one of her popular songs for his 2011 album. Managers often act as gatekeepers, trying to control how artists are represented, and in this case, Gaga's team thought it was best to keep Yankovic's creative take at bay. However, after Weird Al released the parody on YouTube for free, something surprising happened. Lady Gaga watched the funny take on her song and decided to embrace it. She recognized that parody can be a form of admiration rather than disrespect. This change of heart not only allowed the parody to be included in Yankovic's album, but it also showcased Gaga's ability to adapt to the playful world of parody while connecting with her fans. Isn't it amazing how a simple online release can shift someone's perspective? Have you ever wondered how much blood we have? Blood constitutes about 7 to 8% of our total body weight, which means an average adult has around 1.2 to 1.5 gallons of this vital liquid. Blood plays several crucial roles in our bodies, acting as the main delivery system for oxygen and nutrients to our cells, helping to regulate body temperature and transporting waste products for elimination. It consists of several components: plasma, which is a yellowish fluid that carries cells and nutrients. Red blood cells responsible for transporting oxygen. White blood cells, which are key in fighting infections, and platelets, essential for blood clotting. Together, these elements work within the circulatory system to keep us healthy and functioning, showcasing just how remarkable our bodies are in maintaining balance and responding to challenges. Discover the hidden truth about Thomas Jefferson's life. Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, is one of the nation's most revered founders, but his personal life reveals a complex and controversial chapter. It's believed that Jefferson had a long-term relationship with Sally Hemings, an enslaved woman on his plantation. This relationship, which began when Hemings was a teenager, resulted in several children. For years, historians debated the nature of their connection until DNA testing in the late 1990s confirmed that some of Hemings's descendants share Jefferson's genetic material, suggesting he was indeed their father. This revelation sheds light on the often hidden realities of slavery and the moral contradictions of Jefferson's life. While he championed liberty and human rights, his actions tell a different story about race relations in America. Understanding this part of history challenges us to reconsider what we know about our founding fathers and highlights the complex legacy they left behind. How does this change your view of one of America's greatest presidents? Prepare to be amazed by Disney's Oscar twist. In the late 1930s, Walt Disney received an honorary Oscar for his groundbreaking film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But instead of the usual golden statuette, Disney was honored with a full-sized Oscar and 7 miniature statuettes. These tiny awards represented the lovable 7 dwarfs from the film: Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. This creative gesture highlighted how revolutionary the film was, as it was the first ever full-length animated feature, pushing the boundaries of storytelling and animation at the time. This award not only celebrated Disney's innovation, but also marked a significant moment in film history, showing that animation could be celebrated in the same realm as live-action films. So next time you think of magic in movies, remember this unique Oscar moment and how it changed the world of animation forever. Most people don't know this, but avocados won't ripen on trees. Unlike many fruits, avocados are unique in how they ripen. They remain hard and unripe while attached to the tree, thanks to a special inhibitor in their stems that prevents the process from starting. This means you can enjoy your avocado tree's bounty, but the fruits won't be ready for guacamole or toast until after they're picked. Once harvested, the avocados begin to ripen due to a natural process triggered by ethylene gas. This is the same gas many fruits like bananas produce as they mature. If you've ever bought hard avocados, just be patient. They usually take a few days to soften at room temperature. To speed things up, you can place them in a paper bag with other fruits, which increases ethylene exposure. So the next time you're waiting for that perfect avocado, remember, it's not just about the tree. It's all about the timing after it's been picked. Believe it or not, Dario Costa breaks aviation records. On a remarkable day in Turkey, Dario Costa made history by flying his racing plane through 2 tunnels, setting a world record as he covered an incredible 5,676 feet. Imagine the thrill of maneuvering a high-speed aircraft in such narrow spaces. It takes incredible skill and precision. Costa's feat was not just about speed, but also about navigating tricky turns and maintaining control under challenging conditions. The tunnels themselves offered an enclosed environment that tested his flying prowess. This jaw-dropping achievement showcases the boundaries that skilled aviators can push, merging human ability with advanced aerospace technology. And if you think this sort of daring stunt can only happen in movies, think again. Dario has inspired countless aspiring pilots to dream big and reach for the skies. What daring records will be set next? Believe it or not, most serial killers have head injuries. Research shows that nearly every serial killer has endured some form of traumatic head injury during their lifetime. This might sound shocking, but it highlights a fascinating connection between brain health and behavior. Traumatic brain injuries, often resulting from accidents, violence, or abuse, can dramatically alter a person's personality and decision-making skills. Studies suggest that damage to specific areas of the brain can lead to increased aggression, impulsivity, and diminished empathy. This doesn't mean that everyone who suffers a head injury will become dangerous, but it does raise important questions about how trauma can shape our actions. Understanding this link can help us recognize the complexities of criminal behavior and reinforce the importance of mental health support after trauma. By addressing these issues early on, society could potentially reduce the risk of violent behavior and better support those affected by such injuries. Isn't it crucial to explore these connections further? Let's uncover the truth about raindrop speed. Raindrops might seem like they come crashing down, but they actually fall at an average speed of about 7 miles per hour. That's quite slow when you consider the impact of air resistance on their descent. The size of a raindrop plays a big role in how fast it falls. Larger raindrops are heavier and cut through the air more effectively, allowing them to accelerate and reach the ground faster. On the other hand, smaller drops tend to float and drift, often taking their sweet time as they glide down. This difference in speed is why a light drizzle can feel so gentle, while a heavy downpour can seem like a rush of water from the sky. Next time you see raindrops falling, remember the science behind their speed. It's not just about getting wet, but also a fascinating mix of size and air. Ever wonder how that affects your umbrella choice? You might be shocked to learn that snakes and birds are connected. It turns out that snake skulls and bird beaks share a fascinating evolutionary link, tracing back to a common ancient reptilian ancestor. This remarkable connection highlights how nature can lead to incredibly diverse adaptations from a single source. For instance, while a snake's skull is designed to consume prey, like whole eggs, birds have evolved beaks that enable them to excrete waste mid-flight. This difference in function showcases the incredible variety of forms and uses that can emerge through evolution. Think about it. These two very different animals carry echoes of their shared past, demonstrating how evolution shapes life in unique ways. It's like nature's grand experiment, where one ancient ancestor gave rise to countless diverse species that fill our skies and forests today. Isn't it amazing how interconnected life really is? Did you know salt is a mineral we eat? Salt is truly one of a kind among minerals because it's the only one that we commonly consume in its natural form. While most minerals end up as components of supplements or are processed in some way before being safe to eat, salt is different. We sprinkle it on our food directly from the shaker, using it to enhance flavors and preserve meats. Its unique structure, composed mainly of two elements, sodium and chlorine, gives it versatile properties that are essential to our health. Sodium, for example, helps regulate fluid balance in our bodies and supports nerve function. But salt isn't just important for our health, it has a rich history too. From ancient times when it was used as currency to modern-day culinary creations, salt has played a significant role in various cultures. So next time you taste that savory flavor in your meal, remember that salt isn't just any mineral, it's an essential part of our everyday lives. Is it really true that Normandy's beaches hold secrets? During World War II, the beaches of Normandy became the scene of some of the fiercest battles in history. In June 1944, Allied forces landed on these shores to launch a campaign to liberate Europe from Nazi control. This monumental event, known as D-Day, resulted in heavy casualties on both sides. Astonishingly, it is estimated that around 4% of the sand on these beaches is made up of human remains. This grim statistic highlights the harrowing cost of war and the sacrifices made by countless soldiers. Today, those beaches stand as a haunting reminder of the bravery and struggles faced during that pivotal moment in history. Visitors come not just to enjoy the beautiful landscapes, but also to pay their respects to the heroes who fought there. The stories behind each grain of sand reveal the deep and often shocking realities of conflict. What memories do these shores still hold? Turns out, the truth is that arsenic was popular. In the 19th century, many people sought an idealized beauty that often drove them to use arsenic-based products, despite the dangerous risks involved. Back then, knowledge about skincare was limited, and society's obsession with achieving a flawless look overshadowed concerns about safety. Women especially flocked to these toxic cosmetics, believing arsenic would lighten their skin and remove blemishes. Some even used it in face powders and creams. This alarming trend highlights how beauty standards can blind individuals to potential harm. Without today's advanced understanding of skincare and chemical safety, many were unknowingly risking their health for an elusive dream of perfection. Fortunately, as knowledge about the dangers of arsenic spread, people began to change their habits and seek safer alternatives. Can you imagine using such dangerous products today? Let's uncover the truth about square watermelons. Square watermelons, a fascinating product from Japan, go beyond just being a quirky fruit. Farmers cultivate these unique watermelons primarily for their practicality. Unlike their round counterparts, square watermelons stack neatly, making them much easier to transport and display in stores. Plus, their eye-catching shape catches the attention of shoppers, often turning them into conversation starters. While they do come with a higher price tag than traditional watermelons, many people give them as gifts due to their novelty. Imagine receiving a beautifully packaged square watermelon at a summer barbecue. Their unusual shape definitely adds a fun twist to typical fruit gifts. Though round watermelons are still the more common choice, square watermelons have carved out their own niche in Japan's agricultural scene. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can have such a big impact? Have you ever wondered why vanilla tastes different? Natural vanilla extract is made from real vanilla beans, which give it a rich and complex flavor profile. In contrast, artificial vanilla flavoring, often labeled as vanillin, is created in a lab and typically comes from sources like lignin, a substance from wood. While it might be cheaper and more accessible, artificial vanilla lacks the depth and nuances found in its natural counterpart. When you experience the warm, creamy notes of natural vanilla in a cake or ice cream, you're enjoying the real deal. This difference is especially noticeable in gourmet products, which often prioritize high-quality ingredients. So, next time you whip up a dessert, think about which vanilla you choose. Are you going for the genuine flavor or the quick fix? This choice can transform your dish from ordinary to extraordinary.